You may want to have a block handy for this class. So once you grab that, go ahead and meet us back in child's pose with your knees together. And this will help give your internal organs kind of a gentle massage. Don't force, just kind of ease into the practice. We're going to take it nice and easy today. After overindulging, you don't want to push yourself too hard. So we'll be focusing a lot on detoxing the internal organs, and just trying to open up maybe the hip flexors, since you may have been sitting a little too much while you're celebrating. And we'll try to bring some extra space into the torso as well to help digestion and eliminate any bloating. So let's go ahead and just ease into our practice here. You can have your arms in front of you or beside you. And just slow down the breath. We never want to push ourselves too hard, especially during these times. We want our bodies to feel good. So if you ever have any pain in any of these poses, please back out and modify them, as you never want pain. So sensation is good to have, like a nice good stretch or working your muscle a little bit, but never pain. Okay, from here we're going to come on to all fours. And we're going to do some cat and cows. So we're going to inhale, lift the head and the tailbone, and then exhale, round the spine into cat. So inhale, lift, and exhale, arch. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And from here, we're going to come into free movement. So you can do whatever makes your body feel good. If you're rotating, you might want to rotate your hips and your shoulders in one direction. Just get a nice opening up of the whole torso area. And then if you're going one direction, go ahead and switch to the other direction. Just really get all the kinks out. This is nice to get the spine moving. And then we'll come back to neutral and make our way up to our first down dog. And once you go ahead and pedal out the legs, one and then the other, pushing the opposite heel toward the floor, moving your hips and your shoulders. It's whatever feels good for your body. Maybe shake your head out, release some neck tension. Then we'll make our way up to the front of the mat. Step up and inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up to rise. And hands to heart center. So we'll inhale, lift the arms up, and grab your left wrist with your right hand and lean over to the right. Then inhale back to center and switch arms. Lean over to the left. Inhale, center. Then we'll exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins or possibly the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Then we'll inhale to rise, and we'll do that 2 more times. So we'll side stretch to the right, exhale. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Now stretch over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to rise. Then we'll do 1 more side stretch. So grab your left wrist and lean over to the right, and we'll hold this a little bit longer. Feel that nice opening up of the left side of the body. And inhale back to center. Switch and grab your right wrist with your left hand and lean to the left. Inhale back to center. And hands to heart prayer. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Then exhale, bring your right knee back to the floor and lift your arms up, getting a nice hip flexor stretch in the right hip flexor here. Bending into the left knee. Lifting your arms up, maybe into a little back bend. And then exhale, hands down. Come back to down dog. Then we'll bring the right foot up between the hands into the low lunge on the left side. So 1 breath here. Then exhale, hands down, and then step up to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring your left knee down. Come into a low lunge, crescent moon. Okay, really stretch into that left hip flexor, reaching your arms up. Feel the nice opening in the front of the left thigh. And then hands down, come back into down dog. And reach your left foot up between the hands, right knee down, lift up into crescent moon for a breath. And exhale, hands down, step back up to the forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale to rise. We'll do that 1 more on each side. So exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right knee down. Lift up into your crescent. Maybe you can get a little deeper this time. Really sink the hips. And then exhale, hands down. Come back into down dog. Reach your right foot between the hands. Lift up into crescent on the left. Exhale, hands down, step up to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Step back with your left leg, knee down, come into crescent. Sink into the hips. Reach your arms up. Feel the nice space in the torso. And exhale, hands down. Step back to down dog. Then step up with your left foot, right knee down. Lift up for a breath. Exhale, hands down. Step up to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale to rise. Hands to heart center. And from here, we're going to come into a squat. So have your feet a little bit wider than hip width, and you may need your block here. So go ahead and squat down with your elbows or forearms, the triceps between the knees. And if this is uncomfortable, go ahead and grab your block and you can put that underneath your glutes. But if not, go ahead and remove it. And really sit down in here and try to push your knees open with your arms. And this is really great for reducing bloating and encourages elimination, and is also good for the liver. So if you overindulged with some alcohol, this is a good pose for you. And just breathe into it and feel the opening. And then lift up to a forward fold. Shake it out a little bit. Bring your feet together. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale to rise. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Jump or step back into chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And we're going to hold this for a couple breaths to stretch out the stomach. And then exhale back to down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring your foot between the hands. We're going to come into warrior A. So keep your hips straight with the front of the mat. Lift your arms up. Back foot at a 45-degree angle. Try to sink into your hips. Keep your low back neutral. And hold. And then we'll straighten the front leg. Put your hands down and bring your back foot in about a foot. Then we'll inhale to flat back and then exhale over that front leg for a nice hamstring stretch and a gentle twist over that right leg. Then inhale, flat back, and up to rise. Then we'll go ahead and lift the left arm up, and we're going to rotate a few times. So exhale, rotate the left hand down to your right foot. Inhale back up. And then exhale again, down. Inhale, then we'll do this one more time, and then we'll hold it. So exhale, rotate down. Inhale, up. And then exhale, either place your hand on the inside or outside of that foot and try to rotate that right arm up. And try to focus your hips so that they are level and not, the right leg isn't hiked up. You want your low back level as you can. You might want to use your block here if this is a little too much for some more height. Just reach and breathe into the twist. Okay, then we'll exhale, hands down. Rise back up to Warrior A. We'll hold this. Maybe you can sink a little deeper. And then exhale, hands down. Take your vinyasa. So chaturanga to inhale, up dog. And our up dogs, we're going to hold these for a few extra breaths just to give ourselves a little extra stretch in the internal organs and stomach. Then exhale back to down dog. We'll lift our left leg up, inhale, and then exhale your foot between the hands for Warrior A on this side. So rotate that back foot at a 45-degree angle, hips parallel with the front of your mat, arms reach up, and you can look up, or if you'd prefer for your neck, maybe to look forward or down, whichever is comfortable for you. And we'll exhale the hands down. Step that right foot up about a foot. Straighten the front leg. Inhale and then exhale, forward fold over the left leg. And you might want to put a little micro bend in your leg here so it's not too much. Then we'll inhale, flat back, and then come up to rise. And then we'll lift our right arm up, and then we're going to rotate 3 times again. So exhale, right hand down towards the left foot. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Then we're going to hold this one, so you might need to grab your block and exhale your hand to the inside or outside of your foot for a nice twist here. So this wrings out the internal organs, helps to detoxify. Try to rotate that chest open to the side. And then exhale, hand down. We'll come back into Warrior A. So maybe sink a little bit more deep in the hips here. And exhale, hands down. And take your chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale into up dog and hold. And exhale back to down dog. Just hold here for another breath or two. And then either jump or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. And hands to heart center. We're going to take another squat here, so if you need your block, go ahead and grab it. Maybe you can get into it a little bit deeper. So your knees wide, your elbows between your knees, hands in prayer. Just try to push your knees out a little further, maybe sink your glutes down more. Try to puff your chest up a little bit so you're a little bit more upright. And then exhale, forward fold, shake it out a little bit. Inhale, flat back and bring your feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. And hands to heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, jump or step back and take your vinyasa. And we're going to hold our up dog. And exhale back to down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step between the hands. We're going to come into crescent pose. So you're on your left toes, and you can bend your knee if you like, or maybe make it a little bit more straight. Sink into that right knee. Hips level with the front of the mat. Arms rise. Maybe a little back bend. To really stretch those arms up and get a nice lengthening in the whole side of the body before we twist. So we're going to twist our arms wide open to the right. And you can take this further if you like and maybe prayer hands and hook your elbow outside your right knee. And then we're going to come into a revolved half moon. So kick off and then place your left hand on the floor and your right arm up. And try to keep your hips as level with the floor as they can here. Bit of a balance move here, but we're still getting a nice twist in. And of course, you can always use your block if you need to. Okay, go ahead and look down and gently come back to crescent pose. Maybe a back bend there before exhaling, hands to the ground and taking your chaturanga to up dog. And then back to down dog. So we'll do that on the other side. Lift the left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step between the hands for crescent pose. Arms rise. If you're having any balance issues, try to bring the feet closer together. Just pull on your muscles for more stability. But you're not actually going to move your legs. Just that movement will help ground you. Then we're going to twist over to the left. And you can look either in front of you, to the side, or possibly even at the back hand. It's whatever's comfortable for your neck. And of course, you can take this further if you like, hooking the right elbow outside the left knee. We're going to come into half moon, so look down, place your right hand on the floor, left arm up, and you can look either down for more balance or possibly to the side or up. I'm having a little balance issue here. This can be a tough pose to balance in. Just try to keep those hips level with the floor if you can. And then look down before coming back into crescent pose. So go ahead and reach up, give it a little back bend, and then exhale down, chaturanga, and up to up dog. Then exhale back to down dog. Just hold and feel the back of the body stretching out. Catch your breath. And from here, we're going to come on to our backs. And just go ahead and lay down. Then we're going to bring our knees into our chest. So just gently squeeze your knees in. Just more of a massage for the internal organs. And this is a low back release as well. So relax your low back, your neck, your shoulders, and just hold here for a few breaths. Then we'll go ahead and bring our knees over our hips with your arms out wide, hands down. Then we're going to rotate our twist. So exhale your knees over to the right, but keep them off the floor, just an inch or so. And then inhale back to center and exhale over to the left. Get a little bit of a core engagement here. Inhale center, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale to the left. One more on each side, and then we'll hold. So inhale center, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale to the left. And inhale back to center, and then we'll twist our knees over to the right. And you can take your favorite twist here. You can keep your knees together. Maybe eagle wrap. Just have your left arm out to the left. Have your face towards the left. You might put your right hand on your legs. And just relax. Then inhale your knees back up to center, and then we'll switch sides over to the left. Might need to shift your hips. Then we'll look over to the right with your right arm out. And inhale your knees back to center. Give yourself a little squeeze, maybe a rock side to side. And we'll come into a happy baby. So grab the outside of your feet and pull your feet down towards the floor, your knees down towards the floor. Then you can either stay centered or you might like to rock back and forth. This is your practice, so whatever makes your body feel good. And then from here, give yourself one more squeeze, lifting your head into a ball. And then we'll come down into Shavasana. So this is your most relaxing position. So legs out wide, arms out wide. If you have something to put over your eyes, you might want to do that. If you're a little cold, maybe a nice blanket. And just relax. The hard work is done. Time to let everything go. Start to bring awareness back into your body, making small movements with your hands, your feet, turning your head side to side. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Then roll over to one side and use your arm as a pillow and just lay here for a few breaths. Slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Let's bring our hands to prayer position and bow our head in gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.